We're leaving. We're leaving Paris.
I remember the day I told my therapist I didn't want to work. She said, "Well, you have to have a job, Amy." And I said, "Well, that's fucking bullshit." I believe from memory, I just cried. For me, hearing that from my therapist's mouth was devastating. I think about this therapy session all the time. I was so fucking embarrassed, ashamed, and disgusted. I now feel a huge amount of compassion for that version of myself. She wanted a life filled with art, creation, joy. But she was being told by everyone, including her therapist, that life was actually about offices, labor, doing shit you don't want to do. I now know that my feelings were more complicated than simply not wanting to work. I now know I actually have an insatiable, voracious work ethic. When I get to do something meaningful, purposeful, work chosen by me.
And sometimes you think it's God, but it's just that they're listening to us, the algorithms. This video was just recommended to me on YouTube. It's called I Didn't Want a Job. And it's so insane how 2 weeks into working a 9 to 5 again, I'm recommended this video that pretty much sums up my whole perspective on work, on labor, especially in this capitalist era of our societies, and what it means to work, the why in it. And it's just insane how this is exactly how I've been feeling to a T, since I was a kid. I think part of it is definitely being undiagnosed with ADHD for most of my life, and then doing work that I felt like I was supposed to do because of comparing myself to my older siblings or just friends around me. I totally understand what she's saying, but I also feel like I'm on the other side of it because I get to do something that not that I truly love it, but I truly believe in it, and that's the difference. And I think that goes for anyone that has, started a business or has co-founded a business. I get to not only work, but I get to create something of value, of impact, where I feel like, okay, I've done something today that is going to actually matter. Woo. Guys, I think I figured out this camera. I think I understand how to use this camera now. I think. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe you'll see more of this camera and I'll stop filming with my iPhone. You might have noticed that I was not on YouTube at all. I did not post much because I was in my head. A lot happened at the very top of the year. I started working full-time again. And if you watched my first video, you know that I took a 2-year break, kind of. I was working, but not corporate. So January was a transitional month, getting back into it. But the biggest news of all is that I'm moving out. I'm leaving France. I'm leaving Paris. Long time no see. Dang. Last time I got on camera speaking to the camera was weeks ago. So it kind of feels weird. You know what I don't want to do this year is get in my head on vlogging and overthinking shots and titles and algorithms, and I really just want to turn the camera on and speak to you guys. That's what I do, right? Yeah, I just need to get back into why I started it for, and it was just to connect. Sometimes I just hope that me is going to be enough, but now I'm going full time, and it took me a while to get used to it again. The schedule, the deadlines, the deliverables, and on top of that, I am moving out of the country. So I had to do a lot of paperwork, visas, and other, like, just a lot. Actually, I'm technically not moving out because I'm keeping my apartment. I will be back in New York. What? New York? So I will be back in Why do I want to say New York? I'm not going to New York. So I will be back in Paris every once in a while. We will have to arrange that. But yeah, I will be, for 2025, I'm expecting most of my time to be spent abroad. But of course, I'm gonna take you along with me. It's going to be a crazy journey. I'm still processing that. It's crazy to think that I have a few days left in this space. This year feels like you either get pushed into water or you dive head first, but you will end up in water no matter what. So I'm trying to be proactive and make the decision for me, even though shit is happening regardless. So everybody's always like, oh, are you excited to go? And I'm like, excitement is definitely not the word. I'm looking forward to what I'm going to learn, because it's going to be a huge learning experience, but also I feel like, yeah, it's just the way it's supposed to happen. I do feel like I've been stagnating. So this is the fresh start that I was asking all along, but it's just, you never feel ready. You never feel like, okay, like, let's do it. I'm happy that I even have that opportunity. Like, that's crazy. I'm going to work abroad, and who knows what happens beyond that. That's a question mark. It's just, guys, it's a lot. I swear, like, the late 20s, something between 27 and 30 is just so brutal and so intense. You really need to hold on tight, because it feels like, and I'm not just speaking about me. I look at the lives of my friends, and everyone is just transitioning. It's almost like I need to do my big one before 30. I know it's not like that. Maybe it is actually. For me, I know that adulting now means something totally different than it did even 5 years ago. I feel like I can make or break myself. And it's good because it's like, it's empowering, because you feel like you have, you know, you're empowered to make decisions for yourself. But also there's a huge responsibility that comes with that, because if it fails, then you have nobody else but yourself to blame. So I'm trying to sit in that. I'm trying to embrace that. It's totally out of my comfort zone. I think 2025 is the most out of my comfort zone I will ever be. And I'm excited for it. Yes, I'm excited for it, but I'm also like, I'm scared. I'm not gonna hold you. BRB. I need to take pictures right quick. But yeah, it was 2 intense years that enabled me to really meet myself in a way that's outside of being productive. Reconnecting with my hobbies, reconnecting with my body. Oh my God. A huge thing that I wanted to do this year is create my own career path and, you know, bet on myself 100%, really go full out on what I'm passionate about. I now see that I have it in me to pursue my path. This is so important for me. I don't know, I find so much fulfillment in work that is meaningful. And yeah, it really fuels me. If you think about it, we spend so many of our day working a job that does not necessarily bring you something. And it's just not me, and it was never me. And I always knew that deep down, even when I was younger. I'm just grateful, and I'm grateful for this channel. And please forgive me if I'm not as consistent in the beginning, because I'm literally moving out. I'm literally moving countries, moving continents. Try to guess where I'm going. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. It's a good and fun destination. That's what I'll say. I just want to live it up, and it's okay if I don't have the answers. It's okay. It's okay. Sometimes you don't have the answers. So I'm trying to hold on to that right now. But yeah, 2025, do crazy shit. Just try stuff, fail, be responsible, please. It's cold outside, okay? It's cold outside. We're entering some weird times.
Gare d'Austerlitz.
Je me convainc qu'apprendre à aimer au jour le jour permet de faire face aux adversités de la vie ensemble, parce qu'on aura ensemble, malgré les adversités, construit ce qui nous lie aujourd'hui et nous rend heureux.
Les paroles valorisantes, les moments de qualité.
Hi, Sarah is back actually. Hi.
Hi guys. J'aime pas en faire trop. Mais je pense aller voir un psy. Yes, je t'en veux.
Tu vas nous maquiller, Juba, ne pars pas. C'est parti. Il faut que tu partes.
Égoïstement.